Take some time to talk about browsing the new catalog here at EVPL, and you will see our new catalog shows you a much more feature-rich display than our previous catalogs have. Here on the home page, you'll see to start, you see tabs across the top: read, watch, listen. Those are the same reflective tabs of what you see on our home pages on evpl.org to see our materials. Now you can see them by read, watch, and listen here on our catalog page. And you can see that these tabs also have separate subcategories under them when you click on them. For example, if you wanted to see just country music, we have in the catalog. If you wanted to read just new nonfiction. And speaking of new titles here at the library, whenever we get new titles at the library, they will appear automatically here as they are cataloged in our new catalog. You will not have to wait for a new list each week. In a future video, you'll see some information about bestseller lists from the New York Times and other lists capabilities that are here in the new Aspen catalog. So let's just say I want to search for dog training books. Our new catalog is very intuitive and will give you predictive text searching results. So I can simply type in dog training, and you'll notice here I start getting some predictive results here. And it recommends dog training for dummies, dog training mentioned in juvenile fiction, dogs in training, teach yourself visually dog training, Barron's dog training Bible. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just leave it at dog training and search by keyword here in the library catalog. And you'll notice I get 2,543 results. That's mentioned here at the top of the page. And I can automatically, as I get started here, switch between books, ebooks, audiobooks, music, and movies right away. You can also see right away that there are 2,053 items specifically available online. And you'll notice if it's available online, it's going to be mentioned as ebook or e-video, some kind of e-media content you can get from one of our digital collections here at EVPL. You can also use the facets at the left. And a new one we have with the new catalog is the ability to separate nonfiction and fiction. And since I am going to be training my dog, I don't want fiction in this case. I'm going to just select the nonfiction tab here. So you can tell I've applied a filter of nonfiction, and I just want books. So that's also going to select books. And if I'm browsing specifically at our North Park location, I can click North Park and see just those titles. Now, I'm going to scroll through the results here on the page, and you will notice that it does tell me where these materials are available on the shelf. If I want to learn more, I can click on the title, or I can click on Show Edition. You'll also notice as I go through the results, you'll see other explore more options to show you more that we have in the collection. For example, here, the digital archive of EVPL history items is being promoted. You'll also see different library events promoted as well. So I'm at the North Park location and I want Zach George's Dog Training Revolution, or I'm going to go there and pick it up. I can go ahead and place that on hold by clicking Place Hold and choosing to pick that up at North Park. I can hit Submit Hold Request. Or instead of putting that on hold, if I want to see more about this, I can click on the title. I could also click on the cover there, and I can see more display information. For example, which copies of this that EVPL has are checked out. I can see more titles like this. I can see the table of contents from the book. I can see author notes. I can see more details. I can see reviews from Goodreads if I want to know what other people have rated this book online using the Goodreads service. And if I'm a student and I want to cite something from this book, I also have citation information here for MLA, Chicago Style, APA, and more. Now, if I want to switch gears and I'm looking for something else, let's say I'm looking for Colleen Hoover, who is quite a popular fiction writer. I can start typing in a name, and you'll notice Colleen Hoover pops up right away. I can click on her name, and you'll notice in the entire collection there are 69 books that appear, 69 items appear, 43 books, 63 ebooks. Let's say I want to look specifically at our ebooks that we offer of Colleen Hoover. So I've clicked on ebook, and you'll notice it tells me what is checked out. You'll notice there is a copy of It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover available online in ebook format through Overdrive or the Libby app. You also notice it shows you specifically if it's something that is a Kindle option for Overdrive and Libby. It's been a big request for a lot of people is getting that Kindle option. So you're now able to use that directly in the catalog and see that it has Kindle rights, and you can click to set it up to send this title directly to your Kindle from our catalog. And you'll also notice on the left many more facets you can customize by as you are browsing, as well as accelerated reader if you are working with a student who needs to follow the accelerated reader levels for school. You can also browse by user rating when users rate titles in the catalog. As we go through the next few months, you will see more titles get ratings in our catalog. And you'll also notice as I scroll down, lists start to pop up here as explore more options. And I can click on, for example, New York Times combined print and ebook fiction to see this week's New York Times bestsellers list for fiction. So this is combined print and ebook fiction bestsellers that are in our catalog. And if I see one of these titles and want to read more about it, I can click on the record here and see the bibliography record. I can also see more titles just like this. And if I click on one of those titles, I can find more information about those in our library as well.